Hello, Splatoon fans. Reddit here. Today was talking about the Zipcaster because you guys voted for it. The Zipcaster is a special in Splatoon 3. You mostly swing around in the map, gain some splatties, or get to places you don't normally get to. My opinion, it's a decent special. There are some things it can and cannot do. Let me explain. You can't grab your opponents while you're a Zipcaster. If there's a wall behind them, you can penetrate through them. But there's no wall, you can't penetrate through them. You just do some splash damage. So that's mostly it. If you're not mostly paying attention while you're using the Zipcaster, this may happen to you. Believe me, that happens a lot. With, maybe there might be a blaster there, or might be the katana there. Who knows? May happen to you. Other thing, you don't want to be super aggressive with the Zipcaster. I know, what do you mean? You can get to places you don't normally get to. Well, if you're trying to be super way aggressive, you will get splatted as well, and plus you don't have any protection whatsoever. Even though if your super armor may do some work, but every time I use it, my super armor does not activate a lot. So, most of the time, you mostly get splatted while you're using the Zipcaster. So, don't even try to be a very aggressive Zipcaster, okay? Now, let's talk about the Zipcaster and the modes it's going to be good in. Is it good in Turf Wars? Yes, it's good in Turf Wars because it can get to places you don't normally get to and paint to certain areas you don't normally get to. But with the downside, you cannot have super armor or anything like that. No, like they displayed it earlier. What about tower control? Absolutely yes, it's good in tower control. You can just latch on top of the tower and it will move, because it will think the player is on it. But there will be an absolute downside because you're going to be exposed. So, make that in mind. Next game mode. Is it good in Clam Blitz? Well, if you use a Zipcaster while you're using the special, while you have a Super Clam, you cannot flow to Super Clam. But, if you get there, if you die, if your teammates are nearby, they can just pick it up and throw it. So that is absolute good win. So I will take that as a yes. Next game mode. Is it good at Splat Zones? Well, the Zipcaster is mostly made for being aggressive play, so knocking out the teammates. But it has a little use, and also if you use a Zipcaster on the ground, it will make some splash puddles around that also deal damage. So I will probably take that as an absolute yes. Last but not least, Rainmaker. Is it good in Rainmaker? Well, you can use it as your advantage. So at the beginning, while your opponent is trying to pop the Rainmaker, you can take them out. But while I was practicing it, I was using the Zipcaster to zip through the Rainmaker without even dying while using the Zipcaster. So you can use that in your advantage, so you're up front of the Rainmaker, use your Zipcaster, get up front and knock out many opponents as possible. So I kind of think it's kind of like a yes in my option. Next, what think of the abilities you want to have for the Zipcaster? So let's break it down. What chunks or abilities you need for your Zipcaster? Absolutely, you do need a Squid Roll. Squid Roll is absolutely the best for Zipcasters or jetpacks for everything you need every time you want to super jump. So you would just dodge away and probably 50-50 you may survive or die. That would probably be the best option for you. Next is Special Up. Special Up will boost the Zipcaster longer so you can use it longer. It doesn't... You don't have to put it. You just mostly just give it so you can last a bit longer. That will be up to you, not up to me. Quick respawn is absolutely do you need. Just in case you die while using the Zipcaster, you could just come back, no problem. That's where the squid roll comes in. So it is absolutely best for using the Zipcaster and also using quick respawn. So yeah, quick respawn is absolutely the best here. Object Shredder. I don't suggest this one just in case you're playing Rainmaker or just want to destroy the bubble shield easier for your Zipcaster. I will probably say it's not the equivalent one, but I would probably say put it on there just in case. Fintancy. I don't use this one because I don't mostly know how it works. So this works, it fills your special gauge automatically if your teammates has fewer active players than the enemy. Which I say it's kind of good for the Zipcaster because you want to activate it constantly. So I just say any special or anything you need to get it so you can use it constantly. So I think it will be good for you. Last recommend specials or abilities I want you to have is Special Up or Special Saver, just in case you die or you want to use it constantly. These two specials or abilities you probably need, but I don't probably recommend. You could just build your own the best way you can. But these are chunks or abilities I want to recommend for you to use. Alright? Now I gave you what is the Zipcaster, what abilities, game modes you want to use. So I will give it overall, give it a good, solid A tier. A tier. What specials I will probably rank next? Comments down below what specials I probably want to talk about next. Alright? That's for me for now. Time for me to go.